Good afternoon. Today we are going to explore a topic and it's about safety, rights and well-being of children who are among the most vulnerable members of the society. Our students have conducted a real case study about integrated child rights protection scheme. Let's begin.
The Integrated Child Protection Scheme, launched in 2009, is a centrally sponsored initiative by the Ministry of Women and Child Development to build a safety net for children in difficult circumstances and those in conflict with the law. It is implemented through government civil society partnership.
I have been reading a bit about child welfare in India. There's so much going on. Do you know how the country protects vulnerable children?
Oh yes, the objective of this is like the Indian government has got an integrated protection scheme for the child which was launched in the year 2009 and it mainly focuses on the children to be protected from those child who are abandoned, who are trafficked and who have conflict with the law.
But we'll
That sounds promising, but how does it actually work on the ground?
Good question. Let's talk about the real life example. Good question. Let's talk about the real life example. Good question. Let's talk about the real life example from Sulakal village, Pollachi district. It is a tribal region which involves the situations like child trafficking, child labor and school dropouts.
Oh, so what they do about it?
Under ICPS, the government and local authorities take several steps and they set up village level child protection committees to monitor child and strengthen the district child protection unit and opened several homes.
So our NGOs involved too.
Absolutely. Childline 1098. Absolutely. Childline 1098, for instance, played a big role. They helped to rescue. Absolutely. Childline 1098, for instance, played a big role. Absolutely. Childline 1098, for instance, played a big role. They helped rescue children and they connected them to services like counseling, legal aid and rehabilitation.
That's really encouraging. Did it actually make a difference?
Yes, in 2 years, the child labor were dropped by 32% and they also started to rehabilitate it in. Yes, in 2 years, child labor were dropped by 32%. Over 150 children were rescued and rehabilitated, and they also started reporting abuse too.
Impressive, but were there any challenges?
Definitely, they struggled with a lack of trained staff, not enough infrastructure like shelter homes, and sometimes even resistance from families who depended on child labor.
Sounds like progress, but with room to improve.
Yes, with the help of proper community involvement, the proper training and the local adaptation, we can protect the child with the help of all the system, with all these systems which works together.
That down, it's really inspiring to hear how the real change can happen when the systems are strong and the people can. Thank you. The success of the integrated child protection scheme in this context highlights its importance of local participation, interagency collaboration and continuous capacity building.
Many districts continue to struggle with similar issues. That's why it's vital that we treat child protection not just as a policy goal but as a shared responsibility across government, civil society and each one of us.
This was a thoughtful and eye-opening session, well done to all the students. The case of Sulakal village in Pollachi district teaches us that positive change is possible when communities, governments and individuals work together. It also reminds us that protecting children is not just a legal obligation, it is a moral and social responsibility to all. Thank you. Thank you to all the students. students for the effort, and thank you to all for being a part of this case study. Thank you.